Welcome, Aries, to your month ahead spread for December 2015. This reading is for you if your sun, moon, or rising signs are in the sign of Aries. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling here. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you know that the purpose of this shuffle is just to allow the appropriate cards for you, Aries, to come up to the top of the deck. Of course, I've already shuffled quite extensively. Oops, we just had a card fall out, so I'm just going to kind of put that off to the side and we'll talk about it in a second. So if you've already watched my videos, you know that the purpose of my shuffle here is just to allow the appropriate cards for you to come up to my deck. It also gives a chance for these cards to jump out of the deck like this one did just now. When cards do that, I really feel like they're extra kind of bonus messages, if you will. They're going to be really important themes for you this month, as I feel this card is particularly for you. Kind of like the base unconscious energy that you're working with this month. Okay, so the first card we're going to talk about is how you're feeling heading into this month. So how you're feeling, Aries, heading into the month of December. And we have the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is a beautiful card to start off with. This card is about making some really concrete decisions. And when I say that, I mean decisions that we are making while accessing that more rational or unemotional side of us. I think that there has been an emotional storm for you in the past, Aries. I'm really drawn to these clouds behind this queen here, and even you can see these trees are really blowing in the wind. It's clear there is a storm going on behind her rather. But you can see this queen, she's sitting calmly. She's grounded, she's centered. And it almost looks like she's talking to somebody, how she's waving her hand. She's looking in the direction to the side. She's not looking straight on. And she's really holding that sword, and she's ready to cut things out of her life that need to be cut out. And she's ready to make decisions and make choices. And she's been able to, despite this emotional storm going on in the background, she's able to sit there calmly and tell the world, this is what I need. This is what I need from me. And I feel like this is really what you have been finding yourself in, situations that you've been finding yourself in this past month, and you're bringing this energy forth into the month of December. You're going to continue to find yourself in those situations where you could be pulled back into this emotional hurricane that's going on in the background. Or you can make the decision to access this Queen of Swords energy and sit there calmly. Make decisions. Maybe there were situations that you found yourself in that at one point you would have decided to go back into that storm, to be pulled into your emotions, and to almost drown in those emotions. But you found that power and that place inside of you that helps you come out of that storm, that helps you stay grounded, stay centered, stay calm, and say, no, these are the choices that I need to make for myself. Yes, there are emotions inside of me. Yes, there is still hurt inside of me, but this is what I need for myself. I'm not going to let that part of me, that part that is full of pain and negativity, I'm not going to let that rule me anymore. I'm still going to learn from it. There's still messages that it has for me. But I have a clear sense of what I need to do with that information. How I can use that information to serve me instead of being pulled into that information and allowing it to suffocate me. Now I feel like this emotional storm that's been brewing, or perhaps there are many little storms that you're choosing to rise above. It has a lot to do with childhood hurts and patterns that you found yourself throughout your life. I'm saying that because of the card that fell out of the deck while I was shuffling. The Six of Cups is a lot about nostalgia. It's about the past. It's about really, our childhood and the patterns that are set in our childhood. Because those patterns that are set, we relive. We relive again and again and again until we learn from them. and we go on to the next lesson. So I feel like this emotional storm that has been inside of you, that still is inside of you, that you're learning to make different choices about. This storm has been with you since you were a child. And it's those patterns that you've been living again and again and again that you're starting to make different decisions about. So this is something that started this past month in November, and you're going to continue working with this energy through the month of December. You're bringing this energy forth with you into December. One last thing about this card. There's a little bird here above her head in the sky. Just one single bird. And whenever I see birds, I see them as messengers, bringers of lessons. So lots of learning this upcoming month. Lots of lessons. Card number 2 is your general forecast for the month ahead. So your general forecast, Aries, for the month of December 2015. And we have the Ace of Cups. There's going to be some beautiful opportunities coming your way this month. The Ace of Cups is such a fertile card. So if you're looking to get pregnant, this would be a great month for that. But it doesn't need to be such a literal fertility reading, if you will. It can be a creative project that you're starting. It could be a new business adventure. It could be maybe you're starting a new group with your friends, new friendships, new loves. If you're starting a new relationship, this would be the month for it to flourish. So it can be so many different kinds of new beginnings. I feel like it's not so much the business venture that I mentioned, unless it's something that's really near and dear to your heart, something that you're emotionally connected to, something that you really love and are passionate about. For most of you, I think it'll be relationships, it'll be family, it'll be friendships, it'll be a creative project, something that your heart is really connected to. And I feel like this is such an amazing month for this to happen for you, Aries, because you have this Queen of Swords energy. You're feeling really balanced this month. And although there's this opportunity for love and for passion and the sensitivity and this connection, you still have this Queen of Swords energy, so you're making balanced, fair decisions about the new beginnings that are happening in your life. You're not rushing into anything. You're really taking your time to think about it and evaluate, is this the right course of action for me? Because you've been down this road before. These patterns have been happening over and over again. And you're really understanding, okay, I've been here before. I understand that this is another opportunity for my learning, another chance to make a different decision. So you're really considering the situations that you're in now and really weighing them against your past, against things that have happened to you in the past, and about what you really want for the future. Card number 3 is your upcoming challenges for this month ahead, and we have the King of Cups. Now, I feel like for most of you, this Ace of Cups is referring to a new relationship because we have this King of Cups. So I think your challenge is that there is a lover in your life. There's somebody that you love. There's somebody that loves you. And this is the challenge. What do you do with this person? Because you've been with lovers before. You've been in relationships before. And it's hurt. You've been hurt. You've hurt them. And maybe you've been in those relationships for the wrong reasons in your past. And maybe you're not sure if you're getting into this relationship for the right reason. And this isn't for all of you, but I think most of you, this is the situation. It could be a family dynamic, it could be a friendship, but for most of you, I do feel like it is love it is romantic. So there's this person, but you're in such a great place with this Queen of Swords energy. You're really working with yourself and really connecting with what you want. And you're taking your time because you know the opportunity's there. Your cup is overflowing, literally, in this card. The energy is there and you know it's there. And you're just kind of making sure that you still want it. The challenge is, of course, that this person is here. And you are going to feel a sense of, oh, I have to go get him or her. I have to go get this person before this person doesn't want me anymore. So I think at some times you're going to feel rushed. But I think when you really revert back to this Queen of Swords energy, you'll know that you have lots of time. Because look how much this cup is overflowing. It's not just a trickle that you need to capture before it disappears. It's a waterfall. So you have lots of time to make your decision. Card number 4 is your good fortune, blessings, and abundance. So these are all the beautiful things coming your way this month, Aries. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I think this is so beautifully connected to what we've just been talking about your past patterns and how you've gone through different scenarios, and now you're kind of feeling like, hey, I've been here before. I like to explain to people that I believe we go through a spiral. Life is a spiral. So if you can imagine my finger drawing a spiral here. Maybe we start here and then we go along the spiral and hey, we're back here again. Only this time we've gone one level deeper into the spiral. So it's like we're in the same place, but one layer has been removed. We're one level deeper. We're one step closer to the middle, to the core issues. And of course, this spiral is this Wheel of Fortune right here, this circle. So this scenario of connecting with this person, of having this person be in your life, of you weighing your options. Do I want this? Do they want me? Am I in this for the right reason? You've been in these scenarios before. You've had these opportunities before. Only this time it's different. This time it's one level deeper. The Wheel of Fortune card is all about your big life lessons, about the things that you've come into this lifetime to learn. So this is a big deal. And I think you know that. I think you can feel it. You see the parallels between your past and your future and your present. You see those connections. And you're very aware of them. And I think that awareness is really what's contributing to this Queen of Swords energy here, to make those decisions. So our last card here, we'll just make room for it because we have an extra card today. Our last card here is this month's lessons. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I'm so big on lessons. What can I learn from this scenario? What can you learn from this scenario? So what can you learn, Aries, this month from all that you're going through? And we have the 8 of Cups. I just want a moment to focus on the color scheme here. Even this card, this brilliant blue color, and also some gray. And I feel like this is such a beautiful expression of what this card is all about, the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is learning to walk away from past emotional hurts. And this is what you're doing. You're healing yourself because you've been through so much. You've been hurt before. And these past hurts, these past patterns, these negative programs that you've been running for yourself, they've been ruling you and they've been controlling you. Only this month you're getting free because you've come full circle. And you're approaching things from such a different place, a different attitude. that you're creating some really beautiful abundance in your life. And by focusing on the abundance that you have now in this present moment, you're allowing yourself to heal. And you've come to a place where you're saying, okay, I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to walk away from what has happened in the past. I've learned what I needed to learn from those scenarios. And I'm in a place where I'm ready to move on. And that will be your biggest lesson this month, Aries. So this concludes your Tarotscope for the month of December 2015. If you're interested in a personalized reading, please check out my Etsy shop. The link is below in the description.